What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Mark here, and just landed in Cali, waiting on Ed to pick me up in his gold S55 AMG, and we're gonna be working on his wide body, so I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. So we'll definitely be doing some cruising videos with the S classes, and we'll be installing the second recaro in Ed's car and a few other things, so should be a really cool video, so make sure to stay tuned. We got Ed over here, S class. Huh? Dude, I'm just recording your S-Class here.
Every time.
Back at it again.
Car, I just can't get over the amount of room in here.
In here?
Yeah.
Rosie, Ellen.
There is a backpack.
No rubbing on that dip. The tuned S55. And no brakes giving out.
No brakes.
Just kidding. Nice. Cruising the coast. What's up, everyone? It's day 2, and we just got up. We're gonna go grab some breakfast, and we're gonna head over to Cars and Coffee in South OC. I'm gonna be cruising in the S55. It's a beautiful sunny day out here in Oceanside, so I'll check back in with you guys when we get to the show. at the car show. Sweet McLaren. Got a little bit of everything here, guys. Here we go, C63. Is that a Supra, bro? Sick.
It's like a syrup.
We got Ed's old rims. Sold them to this guy here. They look real good on this 124.
Dude, that's so cool. Isn't that awesome?
Look at this supercharged MG manual. This is wicked. Something different.
Guys, got a good one.
Got the AMG GTR. Epic, guys. So good. Next to McLaren, Supra. Got a raw welt over there. We got anything and everything. Crazy. Showstoppers here.
Oh, there was that.
Got a Maybach 6x6. We got a C36 with a swap 5.5 manual swap. This thing is sick, guys.
The thing is, without it, with the sound suspension, it's riding really, really good. How old it's been?
Look at that Pagani. Prom. He asked her to
These
prom.
people sitting in the car.
I don't know, I think he just asked her to prom. She's driving, it's her car. What are we doing with our lives? I believe this is the Senna. Here's the Senna. Two of them. Bugatti. That's wicked. Wow. That wide body. That's the Who does it better, guys? Mercedes, right? Always. Always, but we got STP with the wide body. So quick recap of the car. Last time I was here, I think it was a year ago or so, and 1988 560 SEC Gen 2 premerger AMG, 040 black. It has some epic wheels going on it. The AMG OZs that are built for the wide body. I'll let you guys know the specs in a little bit. I'll have Ed give me the details. I think they're 17 by 11 in the rears. I'll show you guys those wheels in a little bit. But yeah, super cool car. I'll show you the inside and what we did last time. We did all the wood trim in the center console, radio install, driver's side seat recaro. Now I got to change out this wood. Ed's got the Alcantara headliner in. So he's got the rear apart because he's going to get a custom rear parcel shelf subwoofer system built in it like it had in the past. So there'll be some subs on top. On the trunk you'll have, it's locked, right. In the trunk you'll have the 3 old school Alpine amps. And yeah, this thing's getting closer to being complete, being as complete as Ed envisioned it since looking at this car on posters when he was younger. So we'll show you guys the results soon. I'm going to be doing the wood trim on the door panels on the driver's side and the passenger side. I'll also be doing the recaro on the passenger side. So I'll go ahead and remove the door panels, and I'll show you guys the process, and then we'll get to the recaro. So let's get to work on that. So to remove the door cards on the SEC, you're going to want to remove these 3 screws, 2 screws here. These buttons pop off. Pop this guy off. I'll show you that. And these 2 screws here. There's 2 screws here, one here and one here. And then this lifts up. And in the back of this, you'll have 1 more screw here. And then behind the wood trim, you'll have 3 or 4 8mm plastic nuts that you'll remove, and then we'll swap out this wood for them. And we'll repeat that step on the other side. Forward. I've loosened the back bolts, removing this one by hand. We'll slide the seat back. We'll remove the 2 front runs. We'll remove the panel, which I've already done. So this is loose. And using whatever tools Ed has, it was a little bit difficult to get the back ones because we didn't have the right tool, but got the job done. Loosen these. We'll go ahead and unscrew these. 10 here. Remove that 10 that's holding the seatbelt buckle. And that's your final bolt. And then you unplug the connectors and remove the seat. And you can vacuum under there and such. Of course, this washer. Remember how the washers go, like that. So the seat is out. Vacuum all this up, clean it up. Swap the rails onto the recaro and reinstall. Alright, so I've got the seat laid out and I got a jumper box and I'm going to be jumping this motor, positive, negative, and that'll allow me to move the seat rail where I need to position it. I got one screw here, and I've just lined up this screw, which you can see through that hole, and on this side as well. I'll remove those, then I still got to slide it back more to get to the front, and then that'll allow me to remove the whole rail from the seat, and then we'll continue on transferring it to the recaro right there. So let's go ahead and unscrew. Which I already did, that we're holding this wire for the seatbelt buckle and feed it.
And I've got a new seatbelt
out. I know this removes itself. We have to remove this whole thing?
That whole arm, I think, yeah, that's going to end up getting bolted too.
There's a C-clip on the side here. I just popped out. Where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. This guy. And how are you meant to feed this through if it's got two? This has to come off. There we go. Got that off. Now we could easily feed the plugs. Got this whole arm out. Buckle. We're gonna change out the seatbelt buckle. We have a new one. This will be a 17, but I don't have a 17, so we're using standard 11/16. Not ideal, but it'll work. So that's garbage. That goes back like this. It goes like this. We changed the other one, right? Or, I don't remember any of doing any of this.
I don't remember this part.
Yeah, I don't either. Okay. Okay, we gotta pop this clip in.
Pop it and you like it. Pop it and you like it. Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna leave that in the video. All right, we have the whole bottom out that we're gonna be using. So next up, we're putting this whole assembly onto this recaro seat bracket. I'm gonna bolt the original seat rail to the recaro seat rail, like so. And we have all the bolts and nuts and washers, and you go from the bottom. So we have the seatbelt on. Now we have to splice the wiring for these seats, and we'll have to tap into a couple wires inside. So we'll go ahead and connect these. Alright, so now we will be installing the rail to the seat like so. We've got to find our mounting holes, make sure both line up.
Hit me before the paint. Oh, whew. He's making like it's hit me before the paint.
How do you push this back in now?
Lift and push. Yeah.
Is that panel stat? No. scratching your whole car. Oh my god. With smooth pants. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, our wiring. Black was. Alright, let's throw this in for the finale here. Look at that. Woo. All done with the seats. Fully functional. So good. Now we gotta put the door card on, and we are done for now. That's gonna have the stereo installed, so let's get the door card back on. So that wraps it up. We are finished. New wood on the door is in. The recaro is in. Fully functioning. It inflates your bolsters here. These deflate them. Each section. Backrest. This thing looks epic. We're gonna take it out for a cruise tomorrow. I'll fill you guys in. Seatbelt presenter just popped out. Alright, check back in with you guys later.
Oh, that's an E-Class?
That's where we are.
A brand new classic center in Long Beach, California.
Not many cars here Monday, so. Hello. See a 63 detail. First balance.
I've just said to him, if I do $100 deposit, can I lock in all 4? You know why? I can just sell 2 if I don't need them.
Yeah.
He's getting hit on like crazy.
Right. It's the LKD DTM. This is out of this world, guys.
Just have on display.
You got a.
I'm gonna do some video. We got Mark here all the way from Poland via Chicago.
Stop ruining my video.
Little boys in heaven.
This is an epic trip, right? Wow, look at this thing. Dude, I can only imagine how loud these sounded back in the day. I wish I went to witness this. This is the actual workshop. So BPM, Pagoda's 300 sounds. Oh man, this is heaven right here.
Look at this G-Wagon.
It's a mint G-Wagon. Is it G550 or?
It literally looks brand new. How is this a taste of paint?
Can you, no, it's locked. This is a 2000s. It's a 550, right? 500? Doesn't show.
It's brand new.
Look at this thing. Oof, I've never seen this. I saw this at the museum. This car I've seen at the museum in Stuttgart, but it was suspended in midair. Never saw it up close. That is wicked. Wow. The star is Goldwings, I've seen a few at the car shows. That's 70s. All original patina. This looks all original. Wow, it's incredible. That's cool.
Dude, did you see the chassis?
Time capsule.
That's the front.
Yeah, of
That's the Goldwing.
That's the blueprint right there.
So rigid.
Don't trip on the jack sign. This SL65 Black Series is fire. And we gotta make our way over to the new section. It's probably a fully restored thing, huh? They don't even have the doors open on this one. This is mint. Wow. 2 SLs.
Dude, look at the paint.
Well, 4 technically. Let's see. Look at that engine right there. Not sure what that's off of, but fin tail. That looks like the fin tail that was raced by the. I forgot what her name was in the rallies. All right, that wraps it up for today's video, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the wide body and all the stuff we did to it. It is pretty much finished for now. Ed's got to do some other things to it, like the finish the headliner, get the sound system installed, and this thing will be buttoned up. The recaro seats look great. Car looks awesome. It's also getting the OZs put on. Let me show you the OZs actually before we check out. So here's one of them, and these are 17 by 11 in the rear. Is that right, Ed? They're 17 by 11 in the rear.
17 by 11 in the rear, 17 by 10 fronts.
And 17 by 10 in the front. And these are gonna look sick. Let's wheel them here. Move that one so I could put this one here. So these are gonna look perfect on this thing. It's gonna be a game changer. It's gonna dial the stance down like a tad bit in the rear, maybe like an inch. Front's sitting really nice. But he isn't sure if the tires aren't too tall for clearance. So either way, Adam at SoCal Tires is going to dial it in for him, and this thing will be rolling around Cali, and it is all functioning here. The seats, the wood's in on the door. So make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you on the next one.